better. Maybe the design is not completely ready. And that's my intention. I pass to Matthew.
Hey guys, so coming back, I was just taking a look to the board and seeing how things are going, checking the pull request. I noticed one from Mitch to add one token, but it's not enough to just add it to the front end. I have to check on the library that sets the pricing, and that one is being used for from the impact graph. So I'll take a look at that, and after that, I want to see where can I be helpful. So I heard yesterday morning that there is already designed for some other page, maybe the donate page or something like that. I could be taking that responsibility if nothing else is happening there. Maybe we are also going to integrate the Giving blog projects. I'm going to be talking with Carlos about it and see how what's the priority for this sprint. And yeah, that's it. Nothing else. I want to sync up with you all and get again to the same speed as you are working on. I'll pass it to Mohammed.
Hey guys, my intention is to give my updates to you and know what others will do in the next week. In the past week, I mostly worked with Carlos for pagination, some code review, some pair programming, and something like that. And I have worked on syncing between verified campaigns in Trace and Giveth projects. That it's ongoing. It's on code review. I have talked with Amin and Monique, and I hope that we can done it in a couple of days and see what we should do in the next week. I have no distraction. I pass it to Sharik.
Thanks, Muhammad. Hey guys, good morning. My intention is to sync up with team and maybe I can help in the front-end subjects. I have no distractions. I pass it to Marco.
Thank you. My intentions for the call, be here in case of any design questions or updates needed. Distractions, just doing other work, communicating with a bunch of people. That's all. Back to you, Monique, and then pass it over to someone, because I don't know who hasn't gone yet.
Lauren and Ashley, Miss. Yeah.
Yeah, my intentions for the call are to hang out and sync up with everybody. I didn't come to many of the morning sync calls last week, so yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting all on the same page. I'm working on a Give economy stuff this week and trying to get it organized. So it's nice to know what's going on with the dApps. I will pass it to Mitch.
Intentions for this call is to sync up, hear what's going on, any things that need to be reviewed or any comments on some of the testing I did. I'm happy to hear it. Other than that, not much else. I'll pass it back to Monique.
Here, I can take it. My intentions for the call are to just hang out. I definitely want to talk about giving block integration and a feature that needs to come with it, and that needs some thought. And try to convince everyone to be on the multi-sigs. We need you. You guys have all the power, or you guys have all the power in the back end. Let's give you power on the financial end too. Okay, and I'll pass it to Monique.
Ashley, would you please?
Yeah, hello, thanks, Monique. My intentions for the call are just to kind of stay in the loop with what's going on. I was kind of hoping to check in on the status of the admin dashboard on Live and whether that's something that we can start using now for verification and listing. But other than that, just see what the status is and where we're headed. And I don't have any distractions, so I don't know if I'm the last one that went. I don't know if Ramin went already, but whoever.
I'll just do a quick one, just listening in. Thanks. Pass to Monique.
Yeah, lots of issues that we have. Oh, we have Mosaidi too. Mosaidi, do you?
Hi. Yeah.
We can't hear you. Shall we?
Hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I was just saying that I'm sorry that I joined late, and no distraction. I just want to stay in the loop and pass it back to you, Monique.
Ramin, did you go?
No, I didn't. Hi everyone. I want to sync with the team, and I was working on the new design and implemented the homepage. Homepage is finished, but it has lots of different details and still a little backend work. And Mohammed and Carlos is also working on the backend. For instance, the raised we have on the project card, we have raised that needs some backend stuff. Currently, I'm working on the projects page, and it's the projects page is finished. Just except the filters section. Thank you. I pass it back to Monique.
Ramin, I think you're the best person to start with. I think that design stuff are, very hot topic these days. So I appreciate if you can share your screen and talk a little bit about if you have any blockers or you need something to get done. And also I want you to think more with Metal about this stuff. We have to plan for it, and maybe a split job and finish this big boy in this coming week. Thank you.
Yes. This is the homepage, and homepage, explore projects, the purple section. We have 2 sections for the project cards. And these are coming from the Medium, our blog post on the Medium website. And this is the footer. But I'm using the flex properties and modern CSS style, so it automatically handles the responsive. But because the mobile design is not ready yet, I haven't worked on the mobile versions in detail, so the responsive versions is still incomplete. But maybe it's okay now, but it can be much better. Yeah, it will. It's not bad right now, but it should be much better. And this is the projects page. This is the projects page, and the filters section are still incomplete. Yes.
Thank you. Would you please like your wallet to see what happened on the top?
Wallet is not connected. It's just an icon.
Okay. So if you have a kind of version, for example, on Versal everywhere, and we can put our comments there, I think it could be a good idea. We can go forward with the Marco and the design team to have improvements things. And I heard from you that you had some kind of blockers for styles or name of the models. or colors. Would you please tell us know it?
Some sections in the Figma doesn't have any name assigned to it, and for example, this section, or maybe let me find it. Yeah, I can. And some in the typography and some colors. It doesn't have any name assigned to it, so I have to check it myself on the design system. For example, this section and this section. It doesn't have any name, so I have to check the design system. And the design system has lots of colors and typographies, and it doesn't support search, so I cannot search in it, and it's a little time consuming for me to search them. And also I couldn't find some of them in the design system, so I think they haven't been added in the design system. For example, I have found some of the colors and typographies. For instance, there was a gray color that I couldn't find it in in the design system. So it would be great if the design team could complete it and add the tag name for all the elements.
So it seems it's not a service blocker for you, is it?
No, it's not a service blocker because I'm using the nearest element in the design system when I couldn't find a color, for example.
Go ahead, Marco. You have something to add?
Yeah, you shouldn't be guessing. It should be defined. Right now, I actually fixed all the titles. I changed all the body copy to match the ones from the design systems that we're currently using. Everything should be that way. I also changed all the buttons, so you know that these are actually buttons from the components. The only missing body text was the one below how it works section that you just pointed out here. I tagged Mosaic on this one to create it because we did not have it. And so like that is kind of like the process of kind of upgrading our design system on the go if we need a larger font size. So this one will be created, but from homepage I just updated everything. And the reason why it wasn't there before was because some of us were sloppy designers and didn't do that their part of the job. So I cleaned up all that stuff. One thing also to mention is that what you are currently seeing in the VIP in the VIP section of the Figma is work in progress. So the pages like projects pages, listing, and project single page, general purpose pages, and everything else. It's still work in progress, right? So once they got approved by me, obviously, and everybody else here, they will be moved to the Giveth.io page. And I think like once they're there, it's safe for you developers to actually go ahead and code it. So don't bother about these pages on the right side that you're seeing here. They're actually not done yet. So don't bother if something is not defined there or you can't find it or something like that. That's the case. But when it comes to the typography, textiles, components, everything should be used as defined in the design system itself. That's our responsibility. We will make sure to have everything clean for you so you can easily inspect that.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
And about user dashboard, I wanted to ask because I couldn't find it here. If it is finish, it would be appreciated to send me the link, my donations, my projects.
Yeah, it's under construction, Ryan. And and the header also. I just want to remind you, Marco, the header we need a drop down menu. It's not a drop down menu. It's a
I know. I am aware of everything what's needed. I know. and I'm working as fast as I can to provide you that. So
thank you. Yeah, because it's global. It's getting used in every pages, the header part, and it's also related to the that goddamn onboard JS that we have. I'm a little bit worried about it to make sure that we can do it. Thank you. Do you guys have anything to add for the design stuff? Ramin, what do you think? Can Metal jump into this, or what would you prefer, Metal?
Because all the systems are designed from scratch. We did start components and the design system, and it took it took a while for me to understand the components and design them. So I think it would be more optimized if Matto could, for example, work on the issues that we have maybe with onboard.js for others, because this is what I think, because the new design is it may take a while to get used to it.
Can you send me the issue you are mentioning about the onboarding, please? Yeah,
I don't know what the issue is, but
yeah. Dana raised lots of issues about logging and log out with mostly with tourist cells, because we didn't test it in proper way, and I need to make it more clean and understandable. But for information, it's under the new issues. We didn't put it in the pipeline yet. Sure. Thank you. Thank you. Let's move to Mohammed. Mohammed and Amin, and trace the stuff or whatever you need to talk about it. Go ahead, Mohammed.
I don't know what should I say, because we talked about it with Monica and Amin about 2 hours ago, to what should happen for trace verified campaigns and Giveth.io traceable projects. And what should I say, Monica?
Amin asked me to talk about this agenda and make sure that we confirmed it. But it might be another agenda. If you have any update on what's your on and what's your contribution, and we can tell us them. The whole issue is that the Giveth trace campaigns which are verified will be shown in the Giveth.io frontend, right? And the requirement is to update the campaigns inside the frontend of the Giveth.io, right? So the point is that in Giveth trace, of course, we apply every chain to the network. We save everything in the network for the traceability. And for instance, you can fetch all the information, image, description, title of a campaign just by querying the Ethereum network. Without our database, you can recover everything. So after, the point is that if we want to update that in the front-end Giveth.io, maybe we miss such synchronization between our database and the blockchain. It wasn't it's a drawback. By the way, the design
we have changed the design of, in order to make the synchronization between the backend and USIO and US trace, we need to, these two be dependent on each other. So we decided to have implement some message passing design. So both of them will put some even some cloud storage to tell other one to please update yourself. I have changed this campaign. I wanted to ask Griff mostly about whether is not bad to the campaign, what we are showing as a campaign description and title be different than what is saved in IPFS and then in the network, in the Ethereum.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, as long as we have a clear mapping, I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's back-end stuff that no one really cares about. I think it's like on Ethereum, it's on Rinkeby, right? It's like some IPFS on Rinkeby. I think it's okay as long as there's a clear link.
Both are saved in database, by the way, Yeah.
To me, I think it's okay. Whatever's easiest and less work.
And for your information, I think I want to actually know it that we want to show the verified projects, the verified campaigns of the trace in the admin broad dashboard. If they want to unlist them, for example, make them cancel. If you make them cancel, it automatically make archive in the trace file. So you can manage from the admin brow or admin dashboard where is shown in the I/O. It might be on trace or might be on the I/O. And we put the I/O first schema for it. So it means that all of the business of the I/O can be applied to the campaigns, like the scoring, like hearts, like for example unlisting, you can handle them because there is a mapping and we have the related data in the database of the I/O. I just want Matto and Ashley know about it, that we decided this schema. So, for every campaign, we have a record and the I/O database, and we, relate them. So we have the business of I/O for them too. For example, if someone wants to get, for example, luck or give hearts, can easily do it. So, and the front of the I/O just like with the back end of the I/O. That's what the impact graph. These are the certain things that we decided, and I just want to make sure that everybody knows it and approve it. So yeah, here's a thing, and I want to share my screen and jump into the issues. Can you see my screen?
Still loading.
No, not yet. Let me do it again. It's okay. Yeah. Let's take a look at the staging. Before staging, I just want to make sure that these code reviews are set and ready. I think this is for waiting for you, Mohammed. Are you aware of it? I added something to this PR, and Carlos should review that change. I made some changes on that. Okay. And you put all of these items here, but I don't see any PR.
there are two PRs. One of them is on Feathers Giveth, and one of them is Impact Graph. But if it's not connected, I should do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have it. We have it. What's that? I saw some PR.
It's just strange that I can't see it in this board. Let me refresh my page. I can't see it here.
Open the issue.
What's
yeah.
that? Yeah, and it's waiting for Carlos or?
No, it's for me and Amin. We should talk about it's what we talk about today.
Okay. So just want to make sure that you're not blocked here. And what happened to this item? Shall we? Is it still here?
Yeah, Lawrence suggested something that some testers should donate to a project, and then we calculate the leaderboard. I think that scenario that Lawrence said would test this issue. If we calculate the correct value for our leaderboard for top donors, for donors, not top donors, then we can assume this issue is done. Lawrence said in another issue, she raised another issue in Give Economy that it's connected to it. I can relate them after the meeting or during the meeting.
Okay. And Ramin, you're still on the new homepage. If you think that homepage is finished, I appreciate if you can attach the PR and let us see it and have the comments as soon as possible.
Okay, I will send you the link.
Yeah, you can put it in the design channel for everybody to have comments on it. And for that project, for information metal, after lots of discussion, we decided to make unreviewed project get listed after a certain duration that is configurable. So Carlos added this issue that was related to our user story, and it's in staging right now, but it doesn't have any test cases. Mitch, I just want you to know, or everybody that is testing this for item, I don't know how we can test it. The time period of the list is just set 2 weeks. So, default value of project that is creating for unlisting is set to null. But if the verification team review it, the listing item set to true. But if it's still null for 2 weeks, it's automatically make them listed. So I don't have any idea how we can test it, but it's in the staging. And do you have, can you help me guys how we can test this issue?
Yeah, we can change the time. It should be configurable. We can set it for 5 minutes. If after 5 minutes it automatically listed the project, we know that it's working. The config should be different in different environments.
So do you have access to config? Is it can you do it right now?
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I don't know if the PR is ready or not, because I know that Carlos was working on that yesterday. If I don't know if the PR is in code review or not.
He said there is done in staging. I put it in staging. No,
No, the PR. The PR is on the PR is draft, so it's not ready for code review.
Wow. So there is back to in progress.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, Mitch. No, it's my fault. So just when we move to the staging, we have this item. It's still in staging, and our account is still disabled. Please help me. I couldn't find anybody, and I didn't have time to follow it up. Metal, did you know someone in the Transact?
Sorry, the Transact what?
Yeah, we finished the Transact, but our account is disabled, and I couldn't find someone to remove the blocker that we can test and confirm.
Yesterday, Willie gave us access to the Transact dashboard. Maybe we can try again with new credentials and see if that solves the issue.
It's is it still on the staging or it's live?
Not sure. I have to ask Carlos. He told me yesterday that there was some detail that he needed to fix, but not sure if it's live or not.
No, it's not live. And Mato, our problem is not with our API key. It's about the test account that we have, the test social security number and some info that we pay that test data.
Okay,
Our
I
API
can.
key is okay.
Okay, I tried with a credit card from the UK and it worked. I'm not sure if maybe it's related with your IP and your location.
No, I have tested. I have some success scenarios. I have tested, and it was okay. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. And for last week, it doesn't work. The Carlos saw this issue as well. He said that sometimes he can pay in the test server of Transact, and sometimes doesn't. Okay.
Yeah,
I can tell. Yeah.
I think we're blocked on this. We can't make sure we don't have any problem with this Transact. We have several issues here related to this, and I don't know who can help me. Metal, I think you're the only one who can help me on this.
Yeah, I think Willie gave me the telegram of someone from the Transact team. Maybe I can reach out.
Thank you. And I see lots of green things here in the staging. Does it reviewed or not, or what was the status? Mohammed, I think it's
on code review.
green. So I have to move them. And for your information, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, about 383, I don't know what's this. It wasn't for me.
It was a thing that Metal was mentioned in the greetings. And Metal, would you please add another issue for it?
Sure.
Yeah. No, it's not about TOS. It's about the. Where was the GUSD token? Oh, it's still here. Sorry,
I commented on the pull request directly, but I can make a new issue.
Mitch?
Because it has to go to the impact graph.
I would just say I think it's worth doing GUSD just to confirm what other tokens Gemini uses, since we'll need all these tokens for Giveth block integration, and just add all the ones that Gemini has on their platform.
Yeah, that's even better because updating the library is not like something nice to do, and it's better to do a bulk of tokens if possible.
So, Mohammed, this item is waiting for Carlos. This item is waiting for Carlos also. And for TOC,
just when you guys
TOS.
could look at that.
What do we have now?
I'm just trying to figure out how to make the table render nice.
Mm-hmm. Metal, I think it's your job.
I didn't see this one. Sorry, what do you want me to check? Is it something related with design or just information?
Just the syntax for the React HTML to make it look nicer. Like I gave you.
Okay.
Sorry, it's mostly done. Just have a look at that.
Thank you. We can edit it on the code review and pass it. Our main job here is just design. We just have one in progress that is homepage. But Brian, feel free to add more cards. I don't want to interrupt you. If you need me to add more, issues for each page, let me know. But I don't think it's necessary. But we need more comments here, more updates here, and I don't know. Do you?
Yes, I think so. It's that way we should have to make a new issue for each page, and I don't think it's necessary.
Mm-hmm. So I change it to new design implementation. But it's going to be huge, and no one can work on it, unless you. But it's up to you, front end guys. Yeah, decide it. You can add check mark. You can relate things to it. So, and yeah. And this item is getting blocked by in progress from cron job. And yeah, we have a database backup routine. And this is, I think it's very important. I don't know that somebody can take it or not.
Yeah. I can do it, but I think Carlos said that he saw something that we have. You can assign me, and Carlos, some of us can.
But be sure to ask Kai about it, because I know he has a routine already for the database on live. I know he has set up something. So be sure to ask Kai first.
Okay, so I think you assigned it. You mentioned us in the last week or the week before that. No. Okay.
No.
Maybe we have two issues about one task.
Yeah. And Metal, for information, I think you can take it. I assign it to you. It's an issue about the value of the listing parameters in the admin bra. I think you can take it because you have worked on the admin bra side. I assign it to you. And yeah, let's move to give block. I just want to make sure from Griffin and Ashley that is the give block a priority right now?
Priority whenever we want, but before launch. So yeah, and I believe the consensus was that Gemini will not be able to hold give tokens at launch, but if we add the giving block things, we should let people try to donate with Give and create a pop-up that says, Gemini doesn't accept Give, unfortunately, yet. Please tweet at Gemini. Here's a tweet. tell Gemini that we want Give on Gemini so that you can donate to this project. So if we add that feature, then it helps get us Give tokens on Gemini so that we can donate to these Giving Block projects, and I think it works well.
So I got a little bit confused about we have to add their token first. Okay, it's a must right now, and we can do it right now. Yeah.
Yep.
And I just want to make sure that Meteo will add some issues for the backend. You said that we have to add more issues at the backend side. Am I right, Meteo?
About the giving block, you said.
You said about the giving block or adding the GUSD.
Yeah, the way that James built it months ago is a separate library for the pricing of the tokens. So we have like a wide list of tokens that we provide prices from XDAI or mainnet. So I have to add each token manually to that library, and then on the impact graph, update the version of that library. It's not like ideal, but that's the way it's done right now. So
is that what you were doing on Monoswap?
Yeah, Monoswap.
Okay, yeah. I started a PR on there, and then I got confused because I saw it was also on the front end.
Yeah, we have the same list on both ends. So the problem with the Monoswap is that only James, and he gave me access afterwards, can only update the library. So you can leave the pull request if you tested it, or I can do it because it's quite easy. Don't worry.
Why don't we? Is it possible to fork it and put it into the Giveth repo? Or the Giveth org?
Yeah, but it would take a little bit more of work because we have it on the npm package library service. So we also have to move that over there. So we can check it and make it for Giveth. I can ask even James to do it. He still has access to our repo.
Yeah, I think we might be more autonomous in the long run.
Thank you, guys. So, Metal, just do it. You can handle it. Thank you.
But again, if we have a longer list of tokens, it would be better because updating that library for one token at a time is not ideal. So if we have more tokens to be added, let me know.
Sheeb.
Yeah.
How do we best let you know?
DM me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe you can add a forum post for it. I don't know, or in the dev channel, ask for everybody to complete the list first. I don't know is it a good idea or not. So let's move here. We have this item still here. Avoid showing canceled project everywhere except dashboard. So I think it both has backend side and the front end side. I can change Ramin to Metal for this item, but I'm not sure that it might have some design stuff. It needs some design stuff, I think, because for example, when I'm going to my dashboard, I can see my project that is canceled, but I cannot do. I cannot do it. I cannot say it, or I cannot change it. But for example, the text can be shown on the top, or a badge, a logo that this project is canceled. So I don't know. So it might have some UX or UI needs. So we can take in consideration when we want to design the user dashboard. And does it make sense, Marco? maybe I can add you there and have a discussion with the comments. Thank you. And so, and I just want to show you the issues that Donna raised. Oh, sorry, I got lost here. I'll make it through and send it to you, Matto, for the problems that we have with the Taurus ballots. There are lots of issues that we have there. And yeah, let's move to another agenda that is going the admin dashboard live. I don't know what was the blocker here. Do it right now, Matto, with the recent release, or is it live right now? I just want to have a confirm from you.
The admin dashboard is not live. It's live, but it's not complete. I think it went through with another pull request, as Carlos said. But I want to confirm if something is missing related to segment, especially.
I remember it. Let me see that. Is it done or not? Yeah, the segment part is still in progress. We can't make it live. So we have to wait for the issue number is 152. So actually, if we finish that item with the segment, we will go live about the admin dashboard. I think I'm finished right now, but it's a dev call, but it's mostly talking with dev side. Sorry for it, Lauren. Because you have another meetings planning for the gig economy. I think we can talk about the dev in this meeting, but we have Cherik and Amin here. If you have anything to add or confirm or think, feel free, please.
I've been DMing them lots of questions, actually, so I've almost gotten all my answers. But yeah, I think if we have more time and we can kind of organize some of the efforts, because I definitely feel like sometimes I'm just asking for additional dev stuff that's not talked about in this call. So if we can kind of coordinate so that it's all in one call, it might be better. But I don't really know the best way to do that. Right now, I'm just following up async with most people.
Mm-hmm. So can I assist on it? Please let me know. I don't know how can I do it. I have still problems with that pipelines. Now I want to move to the LDev. I will lost lots of issues. Still I think I lost the issues that Don has raised. I don't know where are they. I have to confirm. There are lots of configuration with the pipelines that they automatically change the column of the issue with lots of repos. I then find time to configure it correctly. Sorry for that.
It's okay. Maybe you could also ask Donna to support. She helped do that for the Give Economy board. She helped reorganize everything in the new pipelines on the other workspace. So maybe you can.
Yeah, I created all the board and add lots of issues there, lots of repos there, but the pipelines are still not set, because you're just using it. For example, if Mohammed or one of our developers, move the cards in just the ZenHub tab of a specific repo, it should be changing the all dev board too. So it had some problems that I have to fix it. No, I promise to do it. Sorry. And I think we talk about all the agendas that we have: verification, admin live, trace problems, and about the design. I think Ramin, you can directly post your questions in the design channel and ask Mosaidi and Marco about it, and we can go forward. I think you're not blocked right now. If you're blocked, please let us know. Do you think you have issues to doing this days or not? Yeah.
The last update, because we didn't have this before, I think, and in the new design we have last update. I think we should add it in the backend. So the last update is defined. If the user add the new update, it would be last update, or if the user edit a project, it would be the last update, or both of them.
I think Mohammed knows better. I don't know.
Sorry, can you say it again?
We have a last updated section in the project card for every project. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that it is clear for you to implement it in the backend.
Yeah, it's okay. We can add it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So I don't have anything to add. If you have something, please feel free to comment.
Not on that topic, but can I just say that it would be really great to have all the developers. I DM'd some of you, but really anyone who has been working with Giveth for long enough can get on these multi-sigs, and it will end up getting you airdrops. It will end up getting you things. It improves your Ethereum credibility. So I think you want to be on these multi-sig if you can. If you don't want to be, that's also cool. It's fine. But I want to make sure to encourage it, and it also helps Giveth. The more people on the multi-sigs, the better.
I just replied on the forum post, but I don't know what I have to do right now.
That's it.
Okay.
As long as you have your Give tokens, and then you reply on the forum post and say, I nominate myself. I have this many NR Give tokens. I want to be on all 3 multi-sigs, or whatever. Then we'll put you on the multi-sigs.
Okay.
And the forum post tells you all about what the multi-sigs are and what they're doing.
Yeah. And so let's set a goal for our week, for next week. Well, I just want to pass it on to you and ask you, what do you think we can do for the next week? I think we should finish all the design stuff, go live with the admin bra, and have a version, and have a transact tested. So this is my idea. Do you have anything to add, Matthew?
No, I think that's right. Maybe solve some of the issues that were raised. Besides that, yeah.
Ramin?
I don't have anything to add.
Well, what do we think that we can, that we can do in the next week? So in the next week, this time, can we expect that we finished all the design, the stuff here, and we can, confirm it on the staging?
Without the details, yes, we can, because it has lots of details. For example, the responsive views, it's very time consuming it's just one example, but we have lots of details, that I'm ignoring them right now when implementing. But we can do it gradually, I think.
And Mohammed, can we finish the trace stuff that we have? And
I hope that it would be if I can reach. I mean, for reviews in these days, it will be done.
Okay, let's do it then. Thank you for your attendance. I don't have anything to
Bye.
Have a good day.
Great call, Ronnie.
Bye. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.